All right, boom, boom, boom. It's your boy Enigma September, and this is the Enigma Sept Hour. Those in YouTube land, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Actually, I put out a message for people out there to subscribe on Facebook and then later on Twitter. And you guys have shown out, said they want to get 200 subscribers. And at press time, I am almost there. Even though Facebook is hating. I was at 198. They dropped me back to 195 for whatever reason. But, yo, regardless, I'm pretty sure by the time you guys see this video, I should be at 200. If I am, thank you. If I'm not, hit the subscribe button and thank you. Anyway, this is episode 114. Got my man Tareef Knockout. He's going to be in the build. Well, he won't be in the building. He's going to be in the Zoom. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get it started, man. Again, hit that subscribe button. And also, too, I'm going live on Facebook right now in the Enigma Sept Hour group. So if you're watching this to the Enigma Sept Hour, thank you. Also, too, if you want to join the Enigma Sept Hour group on Facebook, just go to Facebook and go through your groups, search the Enigma Sept Hour, and follow your boy and go from there. So we're going to go ahead and get with the recording because I'm already behind, and something new came up, so I got a lot to talk about. So let's get it poppin'. Shouts out my man DJ A to the AO. Let me see. All right, so we're going to get it going now. Boom, 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 and we back. It's your boy Enigma September, and this is the Enigma Sept Hour. And what you just heard was my man Sky Janga with the Quarantine featuring Jack. Shouts out to Sky Janga, man. Buddy, my man just got engaged, bro. Man just got engaged. Let's give this man some props, man. My birthday twin, September 27th, holier than the 7th. But yeah, man, shouts out to Sky Janga, man, for doing that. So I had to show my man some love. And first of all, thank you guys for coming to this episode 114. I don't have anything around with it. I guess Quarantine, the song Quarantine, 14. I tried to bend those vowels. Anyway, I got my man Tareef Knockout on the podcast this episode. So stay tuned for that. Of course, that's the homie. And so it should be a good interview. I'm not going to waste too much of your time, but y'all got to bear with me. Like 5 minutes before I started recording, I came across some news I think is important and relevant, this not to the culture, but also to just to the Freedom Train family. Shouts out to Joe, Pat, Candace, Shelby, and everybody else down with the crew. Y'all also too, man, y'all make sure to check out the other podcasts, download the podcast app. If you got the Android, sorry, Apple users, bye Felicia. No, you Apple users. Yeah, I'm joking because Felicia is like in earsight. So, I mean, eyesight and earsight, earshot, however you say it. Anyway, let me start running my mouth because I got things to talk about. Big news today. Again, another shot to, not really, jokingly shot to my wife is the PS5 is out today. Whoever caught them. Who didn't, wonder if you're willing to cough up $2,000 because that's the highest price I've seen for the PS5s. A lot of mothers of high schoolers, maybe even middle schoolers, are begging and pleading for the grown men to leave the PS5s alone for the kiddies. But I'm sorry, mama, but that's an entertainment system. That's not a little video game. That's not what is the little Nintendo handheld joints. That's not them. This is a whole system, like DVDs, music. You can record up the stuff to YouTube. It's just not, oh, he's in there playing Fortnite. No, your son can start a whole entertainment company from that little machine. It's a machine, a computer. So, yeah, if grown men got the disposable income to get it, They ain't gonna get it. It is what it is. Get little Johnny a little, I don't know, rocking horse. Think about it, 1955 on him. But anyway. Oh, also too, man, I forgot. I'm doing this live on camera. I'm digging stuff out my eye. Last time they were still up in the air as far as the election goes, but we are closer to knowing who the next president is. And right now, Joe Biden has been declared the president-elect. So, yeah, all that's worth. Still an old white man in office. But I'm not one who doesn't like representative politics. So we all give a good little hand clap to Kamala Harris being the first Black, first female, first South Asian, first I think that's the first child of immigrants, but South Asian vice president elect in the United States. And of course, the dummy Trump is acting on brand regarding the shenanigans and declaring that the election is a sham and all of that. Just really embarrassing, man. You know, I just don't understand why people even that was my thing. I think I told y'all, man. I think I told y'all that shouts out to Flow to God. My man says Team Xbox. I was on Team Xbox. Fee flipped me over to the PlayStation at the PS4. But I'm grateful and it's fun. I don't know my little tag name. September 9, I think that's it. I don't know if that's just the Call of Duty tag. I don't know. I tell you guys, I'm not a gamer. I don't know. I'm not a gamer. But anyway, this is what I was trying to say, I think last episode. Racism and sexism aside, I don't even know why y'all deal with Trump, bro. Like, man's he's come off like a punk, dog. He don't come off proper. He don't come off like no grown man, dog. You lost. I mean, he got a second chance. Technically, I don't know. Clearly, time and age is his enemy at this point. But bro, it ain't like you can come back. Or, all right, boom, I lost, but I'm still popular. Let me use this to get other Republicans or conservatives that I like to have them, so I can continue to have power because I'm pushing buttons. You know what I'm saying, across the country just with my popularity, and I'm on mobile now because I'm not trapped by the office. If you're a real hustler, see, I just thought of that, just out the blue. Trying to tell me this man can't think of that instead of getting on Twitter and whoever else who want to listen and cry about it. Oh, it's a fraud. Dog, relax, dog. But again, the man's not as smart, dog. That's what y'all gotta understand. Just because people make money, don't make them smart. Don't make them wise. Stop falling for it. Y'all be falling for the money, dog, thinking, oh, he makes a lot of money. He must know what's going on, dog. Money ain't life, bro. Like, dog, lose graciously. That's as a coach. That's what I teach my kids. Lose graciously. Keep your head up. Look forward. You know what I mean? It's not the end of the day. You know, the ability to even be able to play is enough. Should be enough for you. Why are you crying if you lost? It hurts, but hey, use that hurt to do something better or to get better. You know what I mean? But you crying, talking about cheating this and cheating that. Dog, I don't see y'all. As an American, how do you respect that? How? You know what I'm saying? Then you want to turn around and say, oh, you guys are playing the victim, but you support somebody that's playing the victim, bro? Yeah, see, I that's it. That's a tweet. But speaking of, man, I guess this is a good segue. I gotta get to it anyway. I want to kind of save it, but it has to be done now. Again, shouts out to my bros Pat and what's the other guy named Joe? Is this Joe Ward? Is that his name? Is his name Joe? They just released Freedom Train Radio, the podcast, I think 2 days ago. and they spoke on Ice Cube and I guess the criticism since he was found to have coordinated with the Trump campaign with his plan for Black America and Trump campaign. I don't even think it's Trump himself. I don't think he even had anything to do with it. I think it's just his campaign that went with it, with the Platinum Plan. And they were speaking about how people were speaking out on Ice Cube unfairly at the time about Cube being, let's point blank, a coon, putting him in the same category as Lil Wayne or Lil Pump. And yeah, I agree that Ice Cube didn't do what they did. He didn't endorse Trump. He basically said, look, I went to both camps trying to present an opportunity, and this camp listened to me. So I went with it. And my thing is, I think Cube timing was just bad. Again, being rich don't mean you're smart. And Cube is smart. Ice Cube is not a dummy, but doesn't mean you can't get played. And I think he got played. I think they knew. I think the Trump campaign understood that, you know, they needed just a little bit. I told you this last episode. This is a little bit from the black side, if you will, to cross over Republican to give Trump a little edge. They really don't care about black issues. Definitely no more than Democrats. So to me, it's kind of almost pointless. Even when people say, "Oh, what the Democrats have done? What have they done?" Republicans ain't gonna do much more anyway. I think Cube should have had a longer plan, a longer game plan. I think what he has to do now is really sell it to the people he's trying to sell it for. You know what I'm saying? I think he has to do more in selling it to Black America. I think a lot of people, even though it's posted, even though people have talked about it, a lot of people don't know about it or know what it is. Some people don't even know it even exists. So I think in the next at least 2.5, 3 years, you need to focus on trying to sell that plan to Black people themselves, so we all can get behind it, and then he'll have the clout to go to Joe Biden or Kamala Harris or whoever will be on the Republican side or the Libertarian side or the Green Party come 2024. That's what he should do. Clearly, it's what he's not doing, according to this report that came out today, amazingly enough, and I was shocked, and really puts a hole in the idea that Cube wasn't playing the coon. This doesn't look well. Now, granted, I also saw, before I go into this article, I have saw an article that one of the investors in the big three was a guy who was friends with Steve Bannon. And Steve Bannon not only was known for Breitbart, I think he helped coordinate Breitbart, which is a super conservative website that came started as a blog, became a website, and now it's just a news source for conservative-leaning, extreme right-leaning news. But also helped coordinate Trump's campaign to the presidency in 2016. Trump kicked him out, but he still stayed close to the campaign and was known for embracing, races, sexes, and races and sexes and just other conservative, super far right leanings. So one of the investors is best friends with Steve Bannon, who coordinated Trump's campaign and all of this, and all the stuff that we don't like about Trump. Steve Bannon essentially was one of the guys that orchestrated that image. So that was that. Now, I don't think I even said anything about it, but there's an article, and honestly, I was kind of iffy about it at first because I saw it. I was doing some research, and I'm going to speak about it later about Mo3, but I was trying to do some research, and the first video that came up was a DJ Vlad video. And I'm on the, I do think DJ Flad is a low-key snitch. I think he was a culture vulture, so I was kind of iffy about watching the video, but I was pressed for time, so I peeked it out, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to get into the Mo3 situation later. But in the midst of watching it, I saw another clip from DJ Vlad's YouTube about Ice Cube being connected to this Zionist organization. So I did some research because, again, it's DJ Vlad. I really don't trust anything he's coming with. But with Hip Hop DX, and they reported, they was like, Ice Cube is slated to speak on a virtual panel on the annual Zionist Organization of America's Gala on December 27th. For those unfamiliar, the ZOA is a right-wing, nonprofit, pro-Israel organization, which was founded back in 1897. Now, did some more research, and the president and leader of the organization, of the ZOA, is this guy named Morton Klein. And Morton Klein has been known to say Islamophobic and racist things in the past. And then also, too, just point blank period, being that this is a Zionist organization, already put red flags up to me. Now, let me clarify, because we all know, and granted, I'm small potatoes, very, very small potatoes, but we know how vicious things can get when one comes out to be anti-Semite, especially with what we saw with Nick Cannon earlier this year, with Ice Cube 30-something years ago, or whoever, from Jay-Z to somebody else. I know Jay-Z, LeBron James, and LeBron James that did the 21 Savage verse. Wasn't really negative, but still got caught up being anti-Semite. So let me clarify. I do not have a problem with Jews or Jewish people at all. At all. However, I do have, in my mind, there's a distinct difference between someone who's Jewish or believes in the Jewish faith and someone who's a Zionist. To me, Zionists are on the same level as Trump supporters, the same level as just these people. It's different between being an American and being an American. Zionists are like the Israel version of Americans, right? Where just it is Israel or nothing at all. And I don't rock with that. Just like I don't rock with nationalism, period. But in particular, just like in America, the nationalism and patriotic nationalism in America, and how a lot of that leans on or it tends to fall into white racism and white supremacy. Zionism falls in that same category. That's why the article labeled it right wing. There's a reason why the Prime Minister of Israel was very warm to Trump and Bush, but not Obama, because they lean to that right wing section of America, because they basically have people on that side. And a lot of those people, another thing too about Zionists is that a lot of Zionists aren't necessarily Jewish. A lot of them are Christian, just like the Republicans, conservatives, and the evangelicals. A lot of the evangelicals are Zionists, and it's because they have just belief that if Israel was to perish, that the world would end, which is funny because you would think as a Christian, you'd be happy that the world is ending, because that means you're going to heaven with your Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, right? But so they feel like they have to do any and everything to protect Israel at any cost, even if it means the persecution or oppression of brown people, aka the Palestinians. And even though I'm not 100% or some genius about the situation with Israel and Palestine, and I can't go as far as saying I'm totally pro-Palestinian, but I do see uneven power, and the power lies in Israel, and Israel power comes from the United States, and a lot of that is given to the same people who want to crush Black Lives Matter. Matter of fact, the leader, Mort Klein, told Ice Cube that Black Lives Matter was a Jew-hating, black-hating, white-hating organization ran by Democratic sponsor Soros, who Soros himself is Jewish. So that makes a lot of sense, right? So basically, just to clarify, have no problem with Jewish or Jewish people or the Jewish faith or religion. I do have an issue with Zionism. And with Q to be associated or to speak on this panel with John Voight of all people. John Voight is Brad Pitt ex-wife daddy. Can't think of her name right now. Y'all know Magnificent. But Angelique Jolie. Anyway, her daddy, and he's right-wing Trump supporter, boom, boom. So essentially, Cube is speaking on a panel with a bunch of Trump supporters. That's it. That's the tweet. And not only that, these people with no power or hardly any power. It's not It's not the Trump campaign. It's not somebody who's president or senators. These are just regular people with money, but regular people. And he's mixing with them. So this whole, he's going to this side to present his plan. Yeah, nah, it doesn't look like that. And it doesn't fare well for Cube, man. Yeah. And again, I don't know if he's just really trying to get this plan across. But again, he needs to be selling it to his people first. But it looks like he's trying to sell it to the other people. And it's really making him look really bad. Now, I don't know if he's trying to atone for all of the things he got called back in the 90s as far as with the Jewish people and the Jewish faith. But this ain't it. This ain't it, Cube. Yeah, and I really can't. He'll probably back out once people figure this out and start speaking on it. I'm pretty sure he's gonna back out. Oh, I didn't know. But for right now, Cube looking crazy right now. Anyway, let's keep it moving, man. Before I get into big news, shouts out to Ray Benton. My man dropped a video today. Song's called Snake Tamer. So those on YouTube, you know what I'm saying, go check out Ray Benton on his YouTube page. Check out the new track. It's dope. Also, I think I forgot to mention this. I think it was like last week. My man's Gangsterville dropped a mixtape. You know what I mean? New mixtape. Ain't even out yet. I'm sorry. No, the mixtape is out. You can find it on his Bandcamp at gangsterville.bandcamp.com. Yeah, man. Y'all make sure to check that out. Gangsterville, been friend of the show, you know what I'm saying? Been on here time and time on the old show. Need to have him on the new show. Probably holler at him tonight or this weekend. Don't be surprised if Gangsterville's on the show next week or the week after. But yeah, man. Shouts out to him, man. Shouts out to Killer Cal. I mean, him and Cierra, they dropping these hot marriage anniversary pictures. I gotta get on my game. Yeah. I gotta see what's good. Matter of fact, speaking of anniversary, me and Fee about to get our month anniversary coming up. Matter of fact, I think by the time you guys hear this podcast, we'll be hitting the month. And man, it's been hard, man. Marriage is not joking. It's been it's been dope. It's been dope, man. Everything is going great. What else we got? Also, new releases. I've been doing a lot of that. That's what happens when you're married. New releases. You got Goodie Mob dropped the album Survivor Kit. 2 Chainz with I forgot the name of it. I swear to God. It's some he took the line from Fonte. I'm like, didn't Fonte come with a song called I Swear for God or whatever it is? All right, so Goodie Mob got Survivor Kit. Shouts out the title. I'm a title user. What is 2 Chainz album? There you go. So Help Me God. Again, I told y'all, Fonte got a song called So Help Me God. Also, too, man, shouts out to Salon Remy, one of my favorite producers. He dropped the album Black on Purpose. I haven't listened to it yet. Also, too, apparently Kodak Black dropped Bill Israel. I don't know if it's just a collection of songs he recorded before he went to prison or while he was in prison. One really flex on it or tripping about it. Then listen to that. ASAP Rock, not to be confused with ASAP Rocky, but the underground artist ASAP Rock dropped Spirit World Field Guide. I listened to a piece of that. Of course, if that's your aesthetic, that's the type of stuff you like in that vein, it's dope. From what I heard so far, it's pretty dope. So shouts out to ASAP Rock, man. I'm gonna finish that up though, because I was vibing. Probably the biggest album I dropped this week is Pluto and Baby Pluto, which is Future and Lil Uzi Vert. Did I listen to it? No. Actually, I think I listened to like the last song on the project because it had some Jay-Z reference. What was it? Moment of Clarity. I was like, oh, did they take the Jay-Z song and sample it? No, they didn't. It was all right. It was all right. But it's featuring Lil Uzi Vert. That's not my vein. What is my vein, of course, is the Goodie Mob. And I'm not gonna say anything bad. Nope. No. Yeah, no. The first part of the album, I guess he had to kind of get the rust off the cobwebs. Started off just really clunky. Started to come together near the middle. Especially now the one song that was really Goodie Mob-ish was, what was it? For My People. For My People is definitely the Goodie Mob joint that you're gonna look for. And they really around that section. So No Cigar had Andre 3000, and then Pray for the Sheep had Big Boy, who had the best verse on the album, from what I heard. Yes, that's even with CeeLo and the Dre verse. Matter of fact, I didn't even recognize the Dre verse. Like, I was like, it sounded like somebody who sounded like Dre, but I had to kind of figure it out. But yeah, for my Pray for the Sheep, Big Boy killed that. Like, you could tell Big Boy is just miles ahead of everybody over there in the dungeon camp in 2020. And then For My People was dope, but then they went to the song called Off Road, and that was just, yeah, fell off the rails. Sorry. 2 Chainz was 2 Chainz. It is what it is. It's a good listen. It's a good listen. Especially, it reminded me of just, you ever had sex with a project chick and you go in the bathroom and she just got all like the Family Dollar stuff in the everything is Family Dollar. Everything just smells cheap. Everything smells really $5 in here. That's what the album remind me of just being in a project bathroom. It's real though. It's a real album. No, it's not bad. The sound is great, but it's just 2 Chainz makes albums for people in the hood. It's a really hood Atlanta album. That's what he did. It is what it is. Hey man, and I went over my time. My man's is waiting. But hold tight, Tareef. I gotta get into this, man. Fortunately, another soldier in this hip hop game has lost his life. Dallas rapper Mo3 was murdered in his hometown in Dallas. Said Mans was in the car in the highway. The ops pulled up. He tried to run away, and they smoked him right there. High noon, bro, in Texas. It's tragic, and it's more tragic when you put together all of the murders just in 2020 alone. From him, this last week, it was King Von. Can't think of the kid name, but I know me and Fee was in Atlanta in July. Rapper got murked on the highway. And then of course, earlier this year, you had Pop Smoke, and it's heartbreaking, bro. I know me and shouts out to Lil A50 for the interview last week. I know we spoke on it about just being able to age. I know y'all see these gray hairs, kind of looking like Cube myself. But bro, like it's tragic, and it's just, especially during quarantine, this being 2020, everybody just, it kind of makes you want to stay inside, bro. Makes you want to stay inside. We gotta chill. We gotta chill with thinking that death is the answer to a beef. It's not. It's not. Letting that man live and you being successful is what's winning. And if you're not being successful, then you got to check yourself, not him or her. So, man, like I said, I wasn't even a big fan. I don't even know much of Mo3 until he got shot. You go back to the Biggie thing. Somebody killed you. And for me, Mo3, that's what it was. But know that man was a father of 3 kids. Know that he was out here just doing things, you know what I'm saying? Then doing songs with Boosie and just really trying to come up and make a name for himself. Somebody killed that man in cold blood on the highway in broad daylight. Oh, shouldn't be that much hate in the world for anybody. So my heart goes out to him, his kids, his family, his fans, his people. And we gotta stop. I mean, I'm pretty sure anybody listening to me, you ain't on that. But you can spread that word to anybody that you do know is on it. Do that. It ain't worth it, bro. Trust me. I love being 40. Ain't nothing wrong with being washed. Ain't nothing wrong with being able to say I don't did that and I don't do that no more. Trust me. Trust me. My life I ain't really even started living life until after I was 30, dog. Real talk. As much as the things I experienced when I was in my 20s, anything, if my life would have stopped in my 20s, so much stuff that I never would have thought would have happened that has happened since then. So it's just tragic to see that happen. You know what I'm saying? Time and time again. So, like I said, if it applies to you, man, chill. I told y'all, man, we don't need guns out here. You need armor if you're scared. Armor, you know what I'm saying? Get them plates. But other than that, man, put them guns down, man. Violence is not the answer. I know I seem cliche, but it is what it is. I'm gonna go ahead, man, get into this next track, and then I'm gonna get my man on, and we're gonna talk for a minute about what he got coming up. So, I'm gonna do this for my homie. Both got Scorpio babies. You know what I'm saying? My baby birthday was May 9th. You know what I mean? Celebrate Queen Mackenzie. And also November 9th. And on November 12th, my man Stess, his queen, Amara Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying, had her birthday. You know what I mean? Big 5. You know what I mean? Ladybug, Mackenzie Rock. You know what I mean? Mackenzie is 4, Ladybug is 5. So I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all this flavor. So this is Rap Scams by your boy Enigma September featuring Stess the Emcee. And I'll be right back with my man Tareef Knockout. You got time, baby. Boom, 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 and we back. It's your boy Enigma September, and this is the Enigma Sept Hour. What you just heard was Rap Scams by my man Stess the Emcee. No, take it back. By me, nigga. It's my Rap September featuring Stess the Emcee. Let it be known. But no, without further ado, man, I got my man's Tareef Knockout in the building.
Oh shit! Got the claps. Pause.
I got the claps, dog. I'm just talking about me and feet clean over here, dog.
Word. What up, bro?
No claps over here, dog. I'm probably sound old. Just probably like, what do you mean claps? Gonorrhea. I'm talking about gonorrhea. For those who don't know.
Round of applause.
Right. Clapping cheeks. You get clapped back.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, man, good to have you back on the show. This is the third time? Number 3?
Third time, bro. Yeah. Appreciate you having me, dog. It's been over a year.
Right.
Yeah.
And for the longest, you had the crown for it was some crown now, but I can't do that. You had the crown for the most views. I think until Bravo came and knocked down the building.
Damn.
Yeah, YouTube was killing it for a minute. I think we were just sitting on 50 or something around 50, and then while your numbers was climbing steadily over that year.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? After a while, Bravo came through, and then my man Nuke, then a few other people, and then But anyway,
word.
Glad to be here. Also, salute. Fee made this announcement. I was like, hey, yo, she was right. She was like, hey, you got Tareef. He was one of your rapper friends that actually show up to the wedding. I was like, you know what? You're right.
Hey, respect. Congrats again to you and Fee, bro.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. We're gonna clap for that. Appreciate you.
We're gonna clap for that.
Also, just to clarify. Yeah, just to clarify, if you didn't pull up, it's fine. We still got love for you. And to clarify too, JC was there, but JC don't count because he's JC. We don't count that.
I came right on Lafayette,
what's been
bro.
good?
I was right there on Lafayette.
Yeah, just pulled up.
Quick.
Hey, I appreciate it, bro.
Big ups. It's a beautiful thing.
I was a fat man. Penguin. I was.
This nigga was Oswald Cobblepot.
All I needed was a beat, bro. Actually, no. What's funny is my sister, her stint with rapping, all of 2003. She was kind of dope too. Shout out to my sister Drill. That was her name, was Miss Penguin.
Word.
So she was paratoad, or she's paratoad.
Yeah.
So she do with a waddle, and so
Cobblepot had that crazy walk.
She was like, yeah, now the Penguin in what was it, Batman Returns?
Yeah,
he was.
I'm talking about the nigga that's on Gotham. You ever seen that nigga walk? It's crazy.
No, I ain't see that. I only saw clips of Gotham. The Batman at the end looked crazy.
I
don't know what was.
I'm on season 5. I still ain't finished season 5. That's the last season, and I ain't make it through yet.
Okay. Yeah. No, once you get to the last episode when he become Batman.
Yeah.
I see like the last part of the episode.
Word.
The last episode, the Batman pop up is like, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't spent 5 seasons just for this man to come up looking dumb crazy, dog.
I gotta finish it, man. I get on episode and I just stop. And I'm like, damn. And then I needed, before Netflix going and swipe it up there and taking my $15.
Right. It'd be like that. Like I still like one of my favorite current shows right now is The Boys. That's like the last joint I binge watched, or the first season.
Word.
But I haven't jumped to the second. I loved it, but I just haven't. I guess you know what? I'm afraid. I'm thinking they're gonna kill somebody off. And I'm like, yo, I need y'all to kill anybody off. Kill not other boys.
Yeah.
Y'all can kill but don't kill my people off.
Word. I seen some people talking about it.
No, it's dope. It's dope.
Yeah.
I like it. It's quirky. It's gory. It's graphic, but also too is you can tell it's a I guess an allegory, if that's the right word, about just capitalism.
Word.
So it's kind of realistic. It's like think about superheroes, if you think about this heroes period now, and about how, especially in America, how capitalism and celebrity gives people worth. That's basically what it's talking about. It's just anybody that's worth anything in this society clearly would be controlled by corporations, and doing things for show. You know what I'm saying, for celebrity and to get paid, and that's what these superheroes is trying to get paid. So it's a dope critique on modern American society. So I'm with it. As an anarchist,
I gotta add that to the list.
No doubt. So let's go ahead and get to the bread and butter, bro. So
yeah,
people out there, Tareef decided to drop another project and not have me on it.
Uh-oh. Got the sound effects now.
This, my boy.
Yo.
I gave you a lot of love. About 4 years ago. You know
what I'm never come down. Still a super dope record.
Yo, yeah.
Shout out to Y.
That's out the Y, man. Super Y.
That was dope.
Did he get married already?
Who?
Didn't Y get married?
I don't know. I think he engaged still.
I know he's engaged. Well, I almost want to say he's supposed to get married before me. Like, his engagement and marriage wedding was supposed to be like in between mine.
Yeah.
And mine was quick.
Yeah. It's been a long year, bro. I think he got engaged just this year.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was definitely this year.
Yeah.
I was like really thinking that he. Oh, shoot, listen to myself. I was really thinking that he got married, like boom, boom, like engaged. Oh, we married. But anyway, that's neither here or there. But no, let me clarify. I do believe, and I didn't go back and listen to the last episode, but I want to say you said you had another project you was working on, and you was like, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to squeeze you in, E. So I'm only joking. I'm always joking.
Word, bro.
So what can we expect, you know what I'm saying, with this project? It was Ulmer Court?
Yeah, Ulmer Court. 5-track EP drops November 20th, next Friday. So we got the pre-order link up for iTunes. So if you got an iPhone or you got access to Apple Music, iTunes, head over there to that pre-order release, or you can just type my name in with Ulmer Court, it'll pop right up. So yeah, I mean, it's a 5-track EP. We recorded the whole thing over at Outlaw Crib. So shout out Outlaw. This was like earlier this year.
Outlaw.
Yeah. So basically just continuance of the story, bro. Like, Ulmer Court is the street that I grew up on, like, basically like my whole childhood, like until I left for college. So it's a cul-de-sac right there, everything like that. So it's kind of tapping into that experience like that. So if you see the album cover, I got my Lincoln jersey on that I played in, but I just got it. It's just a remix to it. So it got Knockout on the back with my number. So it's just a play on words too. Not only is the street I grew up on, but just growing up, hooping my whole life. So it's Ulmer Court. So that's where the whole imagery of where it came from. Just peeling back another layer, within the EP with on here. It's 16 minutes. It's just giving people more. Since local rapper dropped, just something else to tap into. That's how I look at it.
So basically, y'all, if you can get through this interview, you can get through the EP. So be prepared and be excited for that. Shouts out to Tareef, man, dropping another project with people. Also, too, shouts out to Tareef for the privilege, man.
The who?
Man, on some this is where I grew up at. Everybody ain't privileged. I grew up in like 16 places.
Oh.
I'm joking.
Oh, I mean, it is what it is, bro. I was in APR until like till like I was 5, and then like we moved, niggas. It is what it
Oh,
is. Huh?
You was at Bridge?
Yeah.
Were you? Oh, come on, Tareef. You acting?
Yeah. I can't.
Okay.
It's like a delay. I couldn't hear you. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm playing Zoom. I am going. Yeah, I told the podcast already. I'm going live on Facebook right now. So not on my main page, our group. So
shout out Facebook.
That's probably why it's delay. Oh man, okay. Tareef got his hood card. Oh, my bad.
Hey man.
Yo, yeah, I was just telling. I had my man Lil 850 on here last week. I had to let him know. He's like, are you from here? Like, nigga, I'm Southside. Like, literally. Like, I don't shed blood on the Southside. Like, like Appalachian Ridge, Magnolia, Meridian, Jim Lee, Paul Russell. What you talking about? I've been through all that. You know what I'm saying? Me and my people.
All over there.
You know what I mean? King Drive, Brighton Road. What y'all talking about? What? Country Club? What? All that.
What y'all talking about? Yeah.
Oh, that's like the Cobble Drive? No, I'm sorry. Oh, I did live on Cobble Drive.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's the front part of Appalachian Ridge, or the back part, however you want to look at it. Like when you come in from on top. That's I was right there. Shout out my man Harold. Oh, got the project. Yeah. We got the project for our tracks coming out. No, I want to say everything but November. What is going on? Like two of the most important people in my life is my daughter and my daddy. And my brain is in May, my brain is in July. I don't know what's going on. I'm old. That's what happened. Also too, before we get into the song. Huh?
So you getting washed, dog.
Yeah. Hey, I just told the people I'm glad to be washed. That's it. All these little boys down out here, King Von, Mo3. I'm with it, bro. I appreciate these grades. But
crazy.
But regardless, also too, before we get into the tracks, you also the reason why I want to go live is you got something on Sunday. With the So you want to go ahead and let the people know what's up with that, so they can be privy to those events or this event rather.
Yeah, most definitely. Cat Fest 5 is this this Sunday, November 15th, 3 to 5. So we doing it virtual this year. Shout out Cat Family Records. So if you got Facebook, what you on right now, if you got YouTube, Twitch, any of those three, you should have access to it. We got a group page for it right now, an event page. If you just type in Cat Fest 5 on Facebook. So it's also a fundraiser too. So if you want to get some cats, if you're a cat lover or cat dad, cat mom, I'm a cat dad. So they're gonna have animals you can adopt right there. It's gonna be art, skits, music, of course. So shout out to Bachi. He's gonna be performing. He's headlining this year's Cat Fest. Got the homie Artisan P on there. Tokyo, got the group Bandana. It's a few other groups too. But yeah, man, I shot my portion of it back in October at the Bark. So it's a like pretty intimate setting. They want to go for like a Tiny Desk vibe this year. So all of us performed at different locations within Tallahassee. So I'm excited just to see that part, where everybody else did their thing. But yeah, it's this Sunday, November 15th. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, just to see the final product of what they did. So, shout out to, Cat Fan Records, Scott, Nick, Dabby, Cierra, everybody that's over there.
All right, yo, man, bet that up. That's dope. That's really dope. I'm with that.
Yeah.
I would definitely would check it out just off the strength first of is you, period. But
Thank you,
definitely
bro.
P. Shouts out to Abachi,
Yeah.
we cool. The sis Tokyo, you know what I'm saying? I think she had celebrated her birthday. So yeah, man. Shouts out, yeah, Tokyo just hit the big 3-0. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Tokyo, man.
Word. Shout out Tokyo. Happy belated.
That's the thing about it. Yeah, especially y'all too. You and Tokyo. Like I really invest in y'all. I mean, I'm invested in all the artists that come through, and I got love for everybody. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I really feel like a big bro when it comes to you and Tokyo. You know what I'm saying? And just like looking after y'all and making sure y'all straight. So,
appreciate you, bro.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go to these tracks, man. So we got Melo, and we got Believe It or Not. You know what I'm saying? Two joints I like a lot. So we're gonna run that, and then we're gonna be right back. So come back in 2 and 2. No, I'm joking. Fuck Chuck Woolery, Trump supporting ass motherfucker. Anyway. Yo, I'm wild right now. Yo, we got Melo and Believe It or Not, and this is the Enigma Sept Hour. You got time, baby. All right, boom, 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 and we back. It's your boy Enigma September, and this is the Enigma Sept Hour. What you just heard was Melo and Believe It or Not by my man Tareef Knockout. So we're going to give my man some more prompts. Got the new project, Ulmer Court. Yeah, Ulmer Court going to be in your face on November 20th. Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Oh, man, you got special guests.
Uh-oh. We got. Oh, Kenzie, what up?
It's Daddy Daycare. I guess I was talking too loud. You okay? Daddy woke you up? Okay. All right. So.
What up, Mackenzie?
Mr. Tareef said, hey, can you wave in?
Hi.
All right. So.
Enigma Sept woke up.
Right, for real. Yeah, yes, she did. I'm sorry, baby. All right, so she'll go to. All right, so we're gonna try to wrap this up. I was kind of afraid this was gonna happen. We got a little too boisterous. But yeah, so we got that going on. You got anything else past this, or anything else we can expect? I know it's gonna be tough because I mean, look like things may close up again because things are spiking up. So, is there anything that you hope you may be able to do going into 2021?
Yeah, bro. I mean, definitely, hitting the road. Like COVID just kind of messed up a lot, for everybody. But like once Local Rapper rolled out, it was just like a couple months in, get some visuals, and then really get out here, and push that music in front of people's face. That ain't heard it like live, to get that live experience. So, hopefully like with 21, we able to, move around. So I'm just looking forward to that, bro. Like, Ulmer Court will hold people over, at least till 21. And I've been working on like new music, through this time too. So it's good to get this out, working on getting some merch, for this fall.
Right.
For the winter, gets like some hoodies and whatnot, just to keep some change up in here. But yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to, bro. Like, shit, I saw the Wilbury close. They done doing shows. They just serve food now.
Man.
Yeah.
I can. You know what? I just thought about eat chicken again. I'm gonna have to fall through. That's one thing I used to like. They chicken wings used to be busting.
Get them 2 tickets when you perform. But I don't drink, so I would turn mine into the food ticket. And I'm up in there.
That was a good choice. That was a good thing.
It was, yeah.
The wings used to be busting.
Good. Yeah, but they done doing shows. That was my favorite place to perform at.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a
That
really
was,
good spot. That was a really good spot.
that was the
Wide
home
open.
court, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, did
So,
some really good shows up in there.
so,
But yeah,
uh-oh. You finna go to bed, Mackenzie? Okay. Yeah, man. So, I'm trying to think what else. Oh, no, I'm about to. Ooh, I was about to joke on you about something. I forgot now. I can't. I know we talked about the tagging situation, man. Oh yeah, let's talk, man. Yes. We can't have a Tareef knock. Oh, dang, bro. First you had the song, Lethal Simplicity,
word,
dope song. Love the song.
real dope
Everybody
song.
know I love that song. Even as my fandom for Florida State has waned, and not because they losing, it was happening before, but I love that song. And then it just,
Thank you,
the
bro.
team flopped. The song didn't flop. The team flopped.
Team
Then
team flop, coach flop.
Tareef Knockout come back, uses powers again to get the white numbers back. We finally get the white, and the team flops again. Like, granted, they were flopping before Lethal Simplicity came out, and they were flopping before the white numbers came. But
Right.
yeah, we about to see like a true losing season. Like these fools about to really gonna win 2 games. It's really
man. It's looking like 2-9, 3-8, something like that.
What 3? What you see at 3?
We probably beat Duke. We should beat it. We better beat Duke. We ain't never lost to them. But Duke is terrible. And they're Duke. Like, not only are they terrible, they Duke. You don't lose to Duke.
Duke was on for a couple of years now. Duke was kind of doing some things for a minute. That was about 2 years. They beat Miami, didn't they? Like 2 years ago?
Yeah, they always beat Miami. I mean, like, since they joined the ACC, that's like Miami rival. That's their rival.
I ain't got no gunshot, so I can't.
You gotta get that Joe Button package, nigga.
Right. That's what I look for. I did.
He said, I've been waiting.
I said Duke is Miami's rival. God, ooh.
They be struggling when they play Duke.
But nah, so how you been coping, bro? Like, how do you cope with state woes on the football field?
I'm doing trash. Oh man, I mean, it don't really affect me like how it used to. No, this year I just been kind of sitting back because I don't personally, I don't think this season count towards Norvell. You know, regardless what fans say, or they got this imaginary clock talking about 21 games, or he got however many left now. Like, we can't fire him. We don't have the money.
Right.
We in a pandemic. This man had no spring. He barely had a fall. And, it is what it is. That's, I think he realizing that it's harder than what he thought.
Right.
And now he's seeing the problem that Taggart was dealing with. And the stuff that Taggart inherited and the stink that he put on the program, now even he did some good, but he still put some stink on it. Norvell he won that.
I disagree with that. I think Taggart and Norvell got the same bag. I think if there's any stink, honestly, if there's any stink, this is gonna be sound wild. And I don't really care about this fool either because he's a Trump supporter. I think stink really come from Bobby Bowden, to be real. Honestly, I think Bobby's about 5 years too long. I think the boosters, much as it was disrespectful at the time, they may have had a good insight in trying to push him out. And Bobby was like, nah, because I built this. So they had to give him his props, but they did end up having to push him out the way they did. And it was right. They got Jimbo. But I think even at that point, I think the house Bobby built was also the roof that's caving in on the program right now is because people got lax. The players got lax. The culture of the team got lax. They think that they Florida State, and not that they have to go out there and fight for that. I mean, Clemson with Dabo, and screw him too, his Trump supporting, but I think he built Clemson in wanting to knock down the Florida States and the Alabamas.
Oh,
you know,
that's his whole goal.
Yeah, that's the tenacity that Florida State needs. They need somebody to come in like, yo, I want to knock heads, and they need players that want to come and knock heads off. And until they figure that out,
get those type of guys, it's gonna be a revolving door. But I believe in Norvell, and I still do. You know, regardless of what this record say, you know, he's able to get that win versus UNC. You know, we want to give it up, but you know, he wouldn't let us. Only reason I say Tag had the stink was just from an organizational, you know, standpoint. Where, you know, there's a lot of times where the team wasn't organized, either leading up to the game, you know, missing walkthroughs, or just like within the game situations where we just didn't look organized. Like Kevin Hart said, we didn't look good as a unit. We didn't look good. So that's the only part right there, you know. He inherited the same. Him and Norvell, they got the same bag. Where you think it's better than what it is. Like, oh, I could do something with this because I did this at Memphis, or you know, I did this at Oregon. But like once you get here, you're like, damn. You see the lack of leadership. You see the loser mentality. You know, just a team that's crippled. You know, by the effects of just losing a lot of football games. They haven't won a lot. So that starts to creep into your head psychologically. You like, well, damn, we about to do this shit again. Like we're gonna find a way to lose this football game. And that's what they do. You know, they don't even be thinking. They don't even react. You know, football is a react sport, bro. You can't be thinking too much or you're gonna be on your ass, or the nigga done ran by you and now the ref doing like this. Because you thinking too much. You're not reacting to what you're seeing. They're not trusting what they see on the field because it's just a whole bunch of other shit going on in their head. You know, but you know, he gotta get the players in there who got a clean slate. They don't know nothing about that. Just like these players now, they don't know anything about the 13 squad, only than what you show them on film or YouTube or pictures around dope. That's a whole that team. Yeah, that's not even that Florida State don't even compare to what this Florida State is. It's like, but they think they think they the players though.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like the problem is
the entitlement.
Exactly.
You niggas are not the 2013 team, bro. Like, y'all not the 2014 team. Y'all got to create y'all own legacy. And the legacy y'all done created is one that ain't good. It's like the legacy y'all created, a nigga got to come behind you and clean all this shit up. Because y'all ain't holding up the standard of what it is.
That's like Novell, and hopefully he peaked that and he say, look, you know what I'm saying? It's for me, these younger cats coming in to not have that mentality. And then also too, that's why I think it was foolhardy to get rid of Taggart the way they did, is because he didn't have a chance to bring in to at least see if his people had that mentality. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And could change that. That's why you gotta at least give a coach 5 years. And honestly, even though it's gonna look bad on Florida State regardless, but they have to give Novell at least. First, they can't afford not to, but they got to do it just because that's just how you do it.
Yeah, and nobody else will want to come here and coach if you get rid of Norvell next year, the year after. Who want to come in? Like, man, oh, shit. If I don't do, I'm gonna be out of here in 2 years. I gotta call a new real estate agent. It's funny.
I don't think anybody wants to now anyway. To be honest, I think it's already a toxic. Already got a toxic look for any coach.
Yeah, man. Just from the booster standpoint and how the administration ran, it's like a pretty car and like the interior messed up. But you know, it's a
Right.
really nice car on the outside until you get inside. Damn, now the AC ain't. Y'all ain't telling me the AC wasn't working. Damn, I can't roll this window down. I gotta open the door when I'm at the fast food drive-through, my nigga. Like, that's what's
This
going
is a
on.
2002. That's what it is. It's a 2002 Kia Cierra. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
We
He's
go
gonna
ahead.
get his time.
Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? Besides everything, I do hope for the best. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm always gonna have an eye on Florida State just because I'm here and that's my dad's team and just all the other connections I have to the school. So it is what it
Yeah,
is. But
man. Always. Shout out
anyway,
my Rattlers too.
we'll get
I
up
got
all day every day. Y'all know what the vibe is when we're seeing.
yeah.
We still pick the right one. But regardless, man, we're gonna get up out of here. So, yo, those in YouTube land, again, if you have subscribed, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm pretty sure I reached that 200 mark. If you haven't, go ahead and do that. You listen to the podcast, wherever you listen to the podcast at, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you get the updates whenever the podcast drop. And also, too, if you can download the podcast, that's also, too, something you can do. So if you can download the podcast, do that. Put it in your phone so you can listen to it later. Uninterrupted by your Wi-Fi or whatever you got your connection from, and that would be much appreciated. So we're gonna bid y'all do, and I'm gonna go and do my daddy do then make sure my daughter is asleep because we're gonna hit the road tomorrow. We're gonna go out to Duval, and
Oh, yes, sir.
so anyway, that's it. This is the Enigma. Oh, also shout out to everybody at Facebook Live. I'm gonna keep it up for it's up until Sunday. So y'all can remember to check out the Cat Family, Cat Fest 5. Shouts out to the Cat Family. And that's that. So Tareef, appreciate you, bro. Love you.
Thank you, bro. Love you, bro. Appreciate you having me on, man.
Now you're gonna fake the front with the Assalamu alaikum because I don't know how to say it, but you know the vibes.
Walaikum assalam, bro.
Peace be to you, my brother. And
Ulmer Court.
Ulmer Court, November 20th. This is
Over 20th.
Enigma Sept Hour. You got time, baby.